And this is absolutely true. Andrew Lloyd Webber just thinks that I am Ben Elton. I heard a showbiz rumour once that when Andrew Lloyd Webber was writing The Beautiful Game, you know that musical he wrote about football, he was watching fantasy football just by chance, and he said to one of his minions, "Oh, go and get me that beardy, glasses, Jewish-looking bloke off the telly." And they went and got him Ben Elton by mistake, right? So I met Andrew Lloyd Webber once, and I said to him, I said to the showbiz party, I said to him, "You know I'm not Ben Elton, don't you?" And he just looked really frightened and confused, like, "Oh, my God, what's wrong with Ben?" Is he having a nervous breakdown? And then a really weird thing happened, which was he really looked a bit frightened and he sort of went away quite quickly. And as he went away, he sort of mentioned under his breath about the woman he was with. He said, "This is Sarah." And she didn't hear him say it, and I thought, that's a bit weird, because I know his last wife was called Sarah, so I assumed this isn't his wife. And I just start talking to her. She's very nice. And I say, "What do you do for Andrew?" And she says, "Oh, I look after the estate and the horses." I think some kind of PA. And then, because it was a showbiz party, and so it's a weird place, Eamon Holmes, who I don't know at all, comes over and says hello. And I say, "Oh, Eamon, this is Sarah." And she looked absolute daggers at me, and she said, "Is that meant to be some kind of joke?" And then I realised in a flash what had happened, right? The woman was Andrew Lloyd Webber's third wife. I think her name is Madeline. But when Andrew Lloyd Webber had left me in a fluster, he'd confused her name with that of his second wife, Sarah Brightman. And I thought, that's too embarrassing. I can't tell her that. So when she said, "Is that meant to be some kind of joke?" I said, "Yes."
This is scary.
Yeah, it was terrible. I thought, it's right. She said it's not a very funny one. I thought, yes, that's absolutely true, isn't it? Of course it's not a very funny one. You know, I had to let this woman, and Eamon Holmes, an important man, I had to let them think that I, a professional comedian, would think it would be funny to introduce a man's third wife to someone else by the name of that man's second wife.
I would have thrown Andrew Lloyd Webber under the bus immediately.
I went and found Andrew Lloyd Webber. I was so embarrassed. I went and found Andrew Lloyd Webber in another part of the party. This is absolutely true. And I said to him, "Andrew, word to the wise, you just told me that your wife's name was Sarah. It isn't Sarah, is it? No. But I introduced her to someone else as Sarah. That was really embarrassing. Please never do that to anyone else again." And he said, "Oh, I'm really sorry about that, Ben." True. Absolutely true. And I still don't know if that was a joke.